cameras and shit everywhere. So this is awesome, and I'm excited. Saturday, live on DAZN. Tune in.
How important was the visualization there? You held her hand up in the ring like you believe you're going to be doing after the 8th round tomorrow on Saturday.
100%, and knew. You know, I know Amanda's going to win, and she knows it as well. And we're just manifesting it, speaking it into existence, and that's real. That's powerful. So I think she feels it. I feel it, and you know, New York feels it, and the Latina community feels it as well. She's going to get this W.
Are you going to have to kind of have a word with your brother and say, stop getting my enemies on the podcast? Dana 1 week, Masvidal the next. It's constant.
No, I want my brother to have all of them on the podcast. It just grows both of our brands. It grows both of our media empires, and they're always talking about me. I'm always in the title. It's like Masvidal, Jake Paul, Dana White, Jake Paul. So it just grows everything that I have going on, and my brother's smart. He knows what he's doing. So yeah, I encourage him to keep on killing it.
What do you think when he said that you should stop calling out Bisping? He thinks that it's a silly call-out.
I didn't even see that, but I also think it's a silly call-out. Like, that's an easy fight for me. That's a 1-round fight. He's an old guy. But here's the thing. Here's the thing about me. Is if someone talks shit, I have to fuck them up. You see, I have a fucking problem in my head. If someone talks shit, let's fucking settle it in the ring. Let's see if you're really about that or if you're just talking on Twitter. You feel me? So these guys who think they're so tough, these UFC champions who think they're so tough, I'll beat the fuck out of all of them. And I got time. I got time to do it. I'm young, so any of them can get it. As fast as we get these deals done, I'm knocking them all out. So Bisping wants to talk shit, cool, let's get in the ring, motherfucker. You pussy. If anyone wants to talk shit, get in the fucking ring. You pussy. Masvidal, you pussy. All these guys are all talk, they're cap, and their dad, Dana, fucking owns them. They're a bunch of fucking pussies that hide behind the fucking contract.
How do you feel about...
I'm mad.
How do you feel about being in the entourage for once, as opposed to being the main attraction to it?
Oh, no, it's cool. It's cool. Like, I'm here to support Amanda. I moved my fight into August just so that I could have time to come here and just be a bystander, just be a promoter.
Jake, with Canelo, Kamaru Usman's manager has said that, look, he only fights people with 5,000 followers. Eddie Hearn's come back and said, look, it doesn't matter how many followers you are. If you're criticising the resume of Canelo, you're stupid. Just your thoughts on, obviously, Canelo's fight with Bivol and Kamaru Usman's manager's comments.
I think Kamaru Usman's manager is right in this sense. You know, even though he's a rat, we all know he's a little scumbag, criminal, liar, got kicked out of a country. So I think his manager's a piece of shit, don't get me wrong. But I think he is right in the sense that Canelo is ducking a lot of people. You know, fight Benavidez, fight Charlo. Why aren't those fights happening? And, you know, he's not fighting any really big names. These guys are relatively unheard of. And that's why I want to get my hands on Canelo as well. I think that'd be a massive, massive pay-per-view and massive, massive entertainment spectacle. So
Tommy Fury didn't stop his opponent last week, like you said that he should, to sort of reenact the hype of the fight. But it's a fight that, you know, Tommy called for afterwards. His performance was strong. He had his opponent down. His opponent, he said that his opponent would beat you. Just your reaction to the fight itself and his performance.
The guy is delusional. You know, it was an embarrassing performance. His opponent, they're both unathletic idiots. Like, it just looked like two unexperienced boxers going at it, and Tommy just was a little bit better, a little bit more prepared, but he gassed easily. He had the guy hurt, couldn't get him out of there. So yeah, look, I'm ready for that fight. We'll see if it can happen, but at the same time, like, he's not that big of a draw, right? The stadium was empty. No one really came for him. You know, there was a couple people in the stands or whatever, but he's not as big of a name or as big of a draw as he thinks he is. I'd almost rather fight his dad, John Fury. Like, that would be more entertaining.
Obviously, you've got big...
Nate Robinson, then Shaq and Stephen A. Smith. They said they wanted to see you fight Kendall Gill, who has four fights, 4 professional fights, 4-0. What you think about a fight with Kendall Gill and yourself?
I don't know who that is, but
former superstar in the NBA.
But yeah, no, I mean, cool. Let's run it. If these NBA guys are dumb enough to do that again to themselves, then no problem. You know, like, they saw what I did to their homeboy. So if they want to get knocked the fuck out again, sure. Like I said, I have time for all of these guys. I'll fight anyone. I don't give a fuck who it is. Even if they want to come and get some sparring in, let's run it.
Jake Paul versus Conor McGregor.
Did Logan ever get paid with the situation with Floyd Mayweather?
Nah, not yet. Floyd Mayweather's broke. You know, that's what a lot of people don't realize. He gets these big checks and doesn't pay the taxes on it. And then the IRS comes hunting him down later. He owes a lot of people I know money. And Logan's deep down on that list, so I don't know if Logan's ever going to get paid. It's kind of fucked up.
Jake Paul versus Conor McGregor. McGregor's put a lot of size on recently. Does that excite you?
Does what?
Conor McGregor?
What about him?
He's put a lot of size on recently. I don't know if he's looking to make a boxing comeback, so you versus him surely does numbers.
I don't give a fuck about him, to be honest. Yeah. I think he's all boosted up on testosterone, putting on a bunch of weight. His cardio is going to be even worse now. You know, all that muscle needs more oxygen. So I don't know what the fuck he's doing. He's over the hill. He's washed up. He's a loser. He's a drunk. He's alcoholic. And if he wants to make a bunch of money and get knocked out by me, then let's run it. But other than that, like, I really don't give a fuck.
Ashton Slive, you signed him up recently. Any other fighters you're looking at? Because he's a serious talent.
No, right now, Amanda Serrano and Ashton Silve. You know, we got some work to do with Ashton. We gotta get him massive paydays, put him on some big cards, and that kid's a superstar. So, you know, we already have our hands full, and we're growing the company slowly and doing it the right way.
Come to the UK.
What?
Come to the UK. There's loads of fighters.
Maybe I might pop out there.
Jake, we see that Madison Square Garden is going to be lit up in a quarter.